said at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you.
You're not going to be unscathed, but at least you could have some type of support.
Yeah.
And so I paid for like 10 sessions, 10 of her first sessions. I said, I really want you to.
He's with my man, Charlie Mack. So Charlie was with me every step of the way. First out the limo. So Charlie has been with me, 30 years coming up in the business. So, he's surrounded by a whole lot of strength. He's surrounded by a whole lot of love. And all he has to do is add discipline, and he's going to be all right.
Tisha Campbell is no longer staying silent when it comes to the long-standing rumors and controversies surrounding her former inner circle, and many people believe the timing of her shift is far from random. Back in the 1990s, there was that now-famous 1996 photo featuring Will Smith, Dwayne Martin, Marlon Wayans, and Alex Thomas, all young, ambitious, and rising in Hollywood. At the time, Dwayne was married to Tisha, and Will was at the height of his Fresh Prince fame. The group appeared tight-knit, united by success and opportunity. Fast forward to 2012, when explosive tabloid headlines alleged that Will Smith and Dwayne Martin were secretly involved in a same-sex relationship, claiming one of them had come between their marriages. The rumors spread quickly, but Tisha publicly defended Will and Jada Smith, tweeting on March 7, 2012, that she was tired of the media attacking the couple and calling them amazing people who did not deserve the gossip. At that time, she appeared firmly aligned with both Will and Dwayne. However, years later, the narrative shifted dramatically. In 2018, Tisha filed for divorce after 24 years of marriage, and in 2019, she sought a restraining order against Dwayne, alleging emotional and physical abuse during their relationship. Court filings described incidents in which she claimed he grabbed her arm and attempted to pull her into a bedroom. Now, with the announcement of her memoir, The A Word, A Mother's Journey Through Autism and Love, scheduled for release on September 15th, attention has intensified. While the book centers on raising her son, who was diagnosed with autism at 18 months, some observers speculate that it may also hint at deeper truths about her life in Hollywood. Adding fuel to the fire, a man identifying himself as Will Smith's former personal assistant recently appeared on a media platform alleging he once witnessed an intimate encounter between Will and Dwayne, claims that have further reignited public curiosity and Deb. Will's camp shut the allegations down quickly. A spokesperson called the story completely fabricated and baseless. Jada Pinkett Smith also addressed it on The Breakfast Club, labeling the claims as nonsense and hinting that legal action was being considered, saying it appeared to be an obvious attempt to profit.
It's ridiculous, right? And it's nonsense. And this is a person that tried a shakedown, a money shakedown that didn't work. We're going to take legal action.
Officially, Will denied everything, but the rumors never fully faded. Each time he mentors a young male actor, the speculation seems to resurface online. Brisher Yaz Gray, who rose to fame on Empire, was once known to have received early guidance and support from Will during his career.
It's like Uncle Will, Who is best to give you advice? And it's Will Smith, and I'm getting so much good advice. I got my first acting role, Empire, and it's changing my life. And it's like I'm listening from the greatest, and it's like making me well prepared to work with Taraji.
Over time, old tweets and resurfaced posts began questioning Will's influence on the young actors he mentored, with some even spreading harmful and baseless claims about Brisher Gray's personal life and suggesting that mentorship somehow altered his identity. Accusations that have no evidence and reflect how quickly social media can spiral into unfounded narratives. When Brisher's career later faced legal and personal setbacks, conspiracy-minded corners of the internet tried to tie it back to long-running rumors about Will, even though no credible proof ever supported those connections. Then Jabari Banks, the new lead on Bel-Air, openly praised Will as a guiding force in interviews, saying they talk more about navigating the industry and career longevity than about the character itself. While that sounds like standard mentorship, online speculation twisted the phrase industry talk into something secretive, fueling Illuminati rumors. The 2022 Oscars slap added more conspiracy fuel, with some Reddit users claiming it was staged as a symbolic ritual, attempting to attach numerology and Freemason imagery to the incident without factual basis. Old wedding photos, Jaden Smith's artistic visuals, and symbolic fashion choices were also pulled into elaborate theories about secret societies and sacrifices, claims rooted in internet folklore rather than verified reality. When Will later spoke on a podcast about reaching the height of fame and realizing it wasn't spiritually fulfilling, describing a moment where only faith felt grounding, conspiracy circles reframed his introspection as coded language about selling souls. In reality, celebrities often speak about emptiness after success as a common human experience. He also mentioned calling Jay-Z and Kendrick Lamar before returning to music and being advised not to fake his story, a message about authenticity that online theorists again tried to reinterpret.
It's like, before I started, I made 2 phone calls. I talked to Jay and I talked to Kendrick, and I was like, hey, I want to get back in music. And it was like, what's the advice? And Jay said, don't fake your story.
That line, "don't fake your story," does hit differently when someone has lived under nonstop speculation for decades. Will has also openly shared moments that challenge the idea that he controls everything, like the time Willow ended her Whip My Hair tour early and shaved her head despite promises he had made, something he described as a humbling, powerless parenting moment. That alone contradicts the narrative that he orchestrates every move around him. Still, the internet often recycles the same rumors, dragging young male actors connected to him into old conspiracy theories. Even past unverified accusations from Orlando Brown and baseless attempts to link Will to unrelated scandals like the Epstein case continue circulating online without credible evidence.
Straight the fuck up, what are you talking about, my? You raped me as a kid, you ass. You raped me as a kid and you all my kids, and you still trying to get away with. What do you mean? I'm sitting right here.
This is where everything starts to feel layered and complicated. Back in 2012, Tisha Campbell publicly defended Will when rumors exploded, and she remained married to Dwayne Martin for years afterward. Then came the divorce, the court filings, and now a memoir. Naturally, people are speculating. She once stood firmly in Will's corner, so some are wondering whether that loyalty has shifted or if her book is strictly about motherhood and raising a child with autism. The truth is, no one knows yet. But when someone who lived inside that tight 1990s Hollywood circle, alongside Will, Dwayne, Marlon, and others, decides to speak again, audiences listen with sharper ears, especially when decades of rumors trail that era. At the same time, it's important to separate speculation from fact. Jabari Banks has openly praised Will as a mentor. Brisher Gray's legal troubles were his own. Yet online culture tends to blend unrelated events into one giant narrative: old same-sex rumors, former assistant allegations, Illuminati threads, Oscar slap, ritual, theories, Jaden symbolism debates, all mixed together into one storm. And storms create suspicion. The bigger question may not be about voodoo or conspiracies at all, but about why Hollywood power feels so mysterious that people assume something supernatural must be behind it. Will has survived scandals, public embarrassment, and relentless gossip for years. Some call that influence. Others call it resilience. When someone remains standing after that much scrutiny, people start searching for hidden explanations. Maybe he's simply a global star navigating fame under a microscope. Or maybe he represents how the industry protects its biggest names. As we wait for September 15th, the real issue is whether this is recycled rumor culture or a deeper pattern people think they see. Either way, the conversation isn't slowing down.